Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will be playing with some of a homemade deck I just cooked together. We have some really nice great spam here, and we will have a very quick cycle with the Dart Goblin and the Berserker. We also have the Lightning and the Skeleton Barrel, which is gonna give us some great attack value. So let's see what we're gonna face first. I actually had to record over this just cause I messed up my recording again. I didn't activate the audio, the microphone, so I will be speaking over this right now after the matches, unfortunately. So here he's gonna start with a low goblin cage, which is gonna pull my Dart Goblin into the range of the tower, which was well played. There I should have played my Berserker a little bit quicker. We did get this one hit, which was really unnecessary. But we played a nice Barbarrel on the left, which fully counters the Baby Dragon in combination with the Cannoneer Tower. There we just go for a Mother Witch, which I'd say we could have played maybe earlier to get 3 piggies out, but it didn't really matter. He had to place Valkyrie anyways. Because as well Valkyrie was out, we could pressure on the left side just to force more out, and already now his deck is screaming Lava Hound. So there we also go for a Berserker, which is great in this situation just because we force out the arrows as well. And we still get a lot of damage from the Berserker. There we just go for a Barbarrel, which is going to clean that up pretty nicely. And we pressure also with the Goblin Gang, just so he has to spend some more elixir and can't build up a big push in the back with his Lava Hound. There I go for a Mortar, which I'd say, looking back at it, isn't the play here. You always want to play your Mortar in the same lane as the Lava Hound player. If he places Lava Hound in the back, you want to go Mortar in the same lane, just so if he defends, his units will go in front. There I'm going to go for a Dart Goblin and the Berserker on the left side, defending my Mortar, and going for Lightning on the right, just so we kill the Baby Dragon faster and don't lose our whole tower. If we go here for a Goblin Gang, he has 2 arrows, so we can go on the left side aggressively, and we try to take his tower. There he goes for a Baby Dragon, but we still get a lot of damage and force out a lot of elixir, 7 elixir on defense. We can easily go for a Mother Witch here in the back. He will not Lightning that, it's not the tower he wants to kill. And I realize it's 10 seconds left. He doesn't even have a Loon in his deck, so we can easily pressure him. He goes for a great Lightning here, but I know I have a fast cycle. I can go quickly back to my Skelly Barrel, and then I just take the Lightning. I know it's just 1 Lightning left, so if we continue pressure him, he has to defend, and we can just cycle back to a Lightning. I realize on the right side we still have to defend his guards, but it doesn't really matter. We already take his tower. I'd say overall a nice match, just this one Mortar wasn't really that great. We should have played it in the same lane as the Lava Hound. Let's see what we face next. I'd say this deck is also great for improving, just because you have a really quick cycle, and I'd say quick cycle deck with a big spell is always great for improving your Clash Royale overall skills, just because you need to be aware of the situation if you can go for a big spell or not, for example. There he goes for a very bad witch, which is gonna get splashed, and we get a lot of damage on the tower and a free Mortar on defense. I will even go for a Dart Goblin just cause we're running full anyways. And he goes for the barbs in the back. Split. Not really sure right now what he's playing, but it's looking like a Golem type. I take my Lightning on the pump, even though he has the Evolution Witch. but I just know I have a very quick cycle. I could potentially cycle back to it just because he only played 2 cards since the witch, so he still needs to play 2 more till he's back. He goes for a Sparky, which surprises me by a lot, but I'd say we can defend. Just because it's single elixir, he won't have that much on defense, and we have a spam type, so with spammy decks you can defend in single elixir a lot easier, just because he has to build up a push and he has to spell your units, and that's often very difficult for him. There he goes for a great Skeleton King ability, and we take ton of damage just because our Cannoneer Tower sucks against Skellies. But I'd say it's still an alright situation. Just looking at his 2 towers, which are both pretty low, I am gonna go for an aggressive mortar, which I'm not really sure about because he has a lot of he has the witch in cycle. He had I'm not sure if he had the Sparky already, but I'd say this mortar, yeah, looking back now, I'm not really sure if I should have played it, but it still got us in a great situation because we, with punishing like on the right side, I don't think he has a small spell. Does he not even have a small spell? Not sure. We take our lightning here on the left just to get some more damage from the piggies. And on the right side, we nearly got this tower, so we try to finish that off in the 15 seconds left. And then we just go for a Mother Witch on the gang, on the horde, on the minion horde. And we go even for a barbell just because I realized we can defend our tower. And I don't believe he has a big spell anyways. I'd say a really great match. Maybe this one offensive mortar, I'm not really sure if I should have played it. I think he could have played a giant like opposite, just countering me and still going for a minion horde, and I had to defend both sides, and I would have to defended the giant without a mortar in the defense, and that could have gotten me like in a bit of a struggle, but he didn't play it well. He's gonna start with the recruits in the back, and I get a perfect Mother Witch, which is gonna kill both of his wall breakers. There I believe I should have defended my Mother Witch, which would have gotten us a nice counter push on the right side, but still I go with the piggy to attack with my goblin gang, and we get a nice split of the gang, and one of the goblins takes out the fire spirit. There I just go for a berserker, which I didn't meant to play. I wanted to play a bar barrel here on the furnace, but we get out a really nice Mother Witch, which is going to get great value, even getting some chip on his tower, which brings us back to nearly equal. I think we will get the lead right now with the piggy already. Yes, he played his cannon out so we can go aggressively with the mortar. And we get a nice mortar shot, which is going to kill even the spirit. We even tank for our dart goblin with the berserker. We get the arrows out so we can goblin gang again at the bridge. We are still in single elixir, so he has nearly no elixir left, because I know he arrowed on 0. So there we have his tower already in single elixir, which is great. So now we have both our evolutions up. So with an evil mortar on defense against a recruits deck, I'd say it's a free win already. We have 50 seconds left, which doesn't really matter. Our mortar's gonna survive. I don't know the exact time, but most of the time our mortar's gonna survive and give us some great interactions on defense. There we didn't play, there we had nothing to defend our Mother Witch, which really sucked. But still, I don't think he has only the arrows, which is gonna be very difficult for him to defend. He even to kill my spammy units, and we get a great defense down here. And that's already GG's. He didn't even give up, which is kind of funny because 5 seconds left, but doesn't really matter. Some great games till now with my homemade deck. I'm gonna say I'm really surprised it worked that well. Haven't really tried it before the video, to be honest. Played like 1 or 2 games and thought it was funny, so I recorded one. So let's see what we're gonna face next. We have the gang, which we can just split in the back because we have no Skelly Barrel or something to start off. So he places Valkyrie in the back. So I just respond with a Mortar in the middle. Cycling your Mortar in single elixir is always great because you don't really want to play your Mortars aggressively in single elixir, because playing your Mortars aggressively requires you to defend it properly. So in single elixir, that's always going to be difficult. There we see the Executioner, which is going to give us actually a very hard time, just because our deck is that spammy, and I'd say the only real tank we have is the Barbarian Barrel or the Berserker. We take 1 hit from the Executioner, but we play a really nice gang and the simultaneous Berserker, which is gonna keep the Berserker alive and tank the Goblin gang for the P.E.K.K.A. There I just go for a Mother Witch, which to be honest wasn't that great, because I knew he had the Valkyrian cycle, but still we get some chip. So actually I'd say it's alright. We can play that. That's good. Then we go, there we have kind of an awkward cycle, so we don't really spend our Bar Barrel too, just because we know we're gonna get some damage and we can't really prevent it. So I will go for a Mortar aggressively right now. And I'm gonna go with a very nice Skelly Barrel, which is gonna pop on top of the P.E.K.K.A. if he doesn't play anything on that. The P.E.K.K.A. is gonna get a lot of DPS, and if he plays something on it, it's just gonna the Skelly Barrel popping on the tower is gonna get a lot of damage. We even get 2 shots on his tower right now, which is amazing. But because we played an aggressive Mortar, we are gonna get a lot of damage, but still I thought it's worth it in that situation, just because it was still single elixir and his cards are really expensive. There I'm honestly kind of in a struggling situation, I'd say. We get quite of a nice lightning there, and he plays the worst fucking Nado in history. I don't know why he played it like that. He doesn't have enough elixir for his small spell, which is, I believe, a log. But he has the lightning, which he's gonna put like just blank on my tower, which is gonna give us a great situation just because he has 6 elixir less right now. To be honest, we didn't really get that much damage, even though we were 6 elixir up. But I'd say it's still an okay situation just because we have the evil Mortar now, and he has no evil Executioner. There I could have played my Skelly Barrel a lot quicker, and we could have gotten a lot of tower, a lot of more value from our Dart Goblin if it would have tanked. I'm taking this lightning just to damage the tower and get some damage on the Executioner, which is going to be great because we can one-shot it from a Mortar then. Always be aware of this interaction, which is really important if you're facing a deck with the Executioner. Mortar plus lightning is going to kill it every single time. So there we get some nice piggies and a good shot on the tower, which is going to give us nearly the lead. Not the lead, I mean nearly the tower. again, we're gonna take here an amazing lightning, which is gonna reset the tower, not focusing our mother witch and giving us the win. I think that was already it, I believe. Yes, that's already it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my new deck. I hope you could learn something. If you like the live commentary more or the like commentating over it after the video, just write it in the comments, because I don't really know. I'd say there's a big difference in commentating after the video or during my plays, because I can't really like commentate over every single step if I'm live commentating, but maybe it's a bit more true if I'm commentating live. Just let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.